some indie.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Keaton Jack. I'm your host. This is the 12 o'clock turn up with Radio.org. We are here today in the Hot Tech studio. You know how it is. We got the usual crew: Aaliyah.
What's up?
What's up? Stephanie.
Hey.
Salma.
Hey.
Not Hayek. Abad. Javier.
Turned up.
He wants me to kill him.
Turn up.
Cassandra.
Stephanie, what's your last
Allie.
name?
And we couldn't forget Thea. So, recently in the UK, a woman starved her son to death, and she's been on trial. She's actually been arrested, and Allie is going to tell us a little more about that. Allie?
All right, so a couple of years ago, in about 2011, an alcoholic British mother, let her 4-year-old son starve to death and left his body in a basement for almost 2 years. She was finally received her verdict, and on Friday, she was sentenced to 15 years in jail. The son's body was found in September 2011, and he had been dead in the basement for 2 years. This was a really long trial, and the verdict finally was said yesterday.
Oh, my goodness. 2 years?
Wow.
How long is she going to jail for?
15 years?
15
That's
years.
not enough. That is not enough. That does
She had
not
a dead body
justify
in her basement for 2
what she
years?
did to her son.
She's gonna go on trial again, though, right?
Ali?
I have no idea. The
Oh.
thing just says she's sentenced to jail on Friday for 15 years.
Oh.
It kind of reminds me of that movie with Shia LaBeouf, Disturbia. You remember that?
No.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
that guy
I've
had a whole bunch of like girls like in freezer bags.
Yeah, he had it in his garage.
And the step parent too.
The stepfather.
The stepfather, yeah. It's crazy.
That was crazy.
Wasn't it always also in Lovely Bones?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Same thing,
that's,
same thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Kinda
crazy
2
though.
years
15
of
years does
your own
not.
son. Wow.
15 years does not.
The son was
son.
only
Mental.
like 6 to 9 months old.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
And she had 5 other children, and she neglected all of them too.
Why
What?
would she do
Why
that,
would
though?
she have those children?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
It was just that, like, she had 5 other children, but it was that
Just that
son
one.
that she did that to.
Yeah.
What did he do to
Only the son died. The others were
a
just.
baby.
Yeah,
It's a
maybe she
baby.
couldn't. I mean, she starved him, so maybe she couldn't afford to buy food. Who knows?
No, this.
I think she failed.
other options?
She
though, I
failed to
mean.
Yeah.
turn up.
There's other.
The article said that she did it on purpose. That she just neglected him.
But why?
That is
Wow.
terrible. That 15 years does not justify for the crime that
No,
she committed.
She should be in there for life.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
on another story, a woman was killed in Washington after a pursuit from the White House. Now, she was driving a black Infiniti sedan, and she struck a security barricade outside of the White House. So she fled to Capitol Hill on Thursday afternoon, where pursuing police shot and killed her. And something funny?
No. No.
Okay.
Sir, stop it.
Yeah. One officer was struck by her vehicle at the White House, and another was injured in the course of the pursuit. This is crazy.
Yeah, I heard about it. What was she trying to do?
I heard she had a 1-year-old in the car too.
Right, but like, what was the motive? Was she
No,
trying to show the
what
kid?
they said, it was just that she had been in she had recently just been fired from her job. She was a dentist. She worked as a
right.
dentist assistant. They kind of think that it ties in with the government shutdown, so she wanted to go talk.
So her
apparently.
goal was
Being a
to.
dentist is federal government?
No.
No,
That was
it's its
different.
own.
Yeah.
It's its
Okay.
own, organization. It's just dentistry. It doesn't even have to. It doesn't even fit into healthcare
Yeah, it
either.
doesn't. It's a total different topic.
Oh man, that's interesting. Who was she aiming for, Barack?
Yeah, she drove up near the White House. We tried to.
That doesn't
Yeah.
make sense.
Well,
It
honestly,
says
It's
she
not
had-
Barack Obama's fault.
She had a Connecticut license plate, and they're searching a home in Stamford, Connecticut, in connection with the incident from local media, or this is where that came from. And they're also planning to speak with the suspect's sister in Brooklyn and why.
I already heard the press got to the sister, and they she like couldn't believe that it happened. Like, apparently she was in Connecticut just 2 days ago. When they spoke.
I mean, this was a heavy police presence. There was a lot of people there, especially in the White House. You can't play any games.
And fire was exchanged, right?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Well, sources also say that she was on medications. She seems to have had schizophrenia. So,
Ooh, with a kid.
I mean,
That's a little interesting.
Yeah.
There's nothing much to make of it. Thank God, the kid's okay. Thank God
I mean, she's
the Prez is okay.
she's dead.
The boy.
How's that?
I mean, who
yeah.
knows? She was aiming for the Prez though. But
True. Very true.
it's Friday. It's 12 o'clock turn up.
Turn down for what? I don't know.
Yes. No, but it's Friday. I have some interesting plans for the weekend. You guys have any interesting plans?
Can we
I
hear
think
your
we're going to
interesting
the
plans
movies.
first thing?
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm going to a party tomorrow.
Whose party?
Prep boys.
Prep Boys.
Ooh.
I don't really like Prep
Ooh,
Boys. I'm just
killer.
throwing it out there.
You don't?
I don't. I know some of them. Maybe actually, no, I don't. Can't say that. I knew.
I know.
I knew some of them.
Did you get invited?
No, I didn't.
Ooh.
Oh!
Can I make a confession right now, right here?
Yeah.
Go
I
ahead.
don't want to say I'm gonna get all butthurt. Brett, I was talking to Quinn, right? He's the one that sent out the invitations, and I'm like, yeah, dude. When I first heard of it,
Who was
Salma
Quinn?
told me,
'Cause, our audience
and then
doesn't-
Quinn is like, wait, she got invited, and then.
Oh my
And then,
god.
and then I'm like, yeah, I mean, I don't know the details. And he's like, yeah, dude, he didn't really want her there. And I'm like,
Yeah, right.
Salma, you better like ask.
Yeah.
and then I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
and I'm like, dude, that's not even my problem. And he's like, I try to get you in, but they just pretty much want girls there. I'm like, don't worry about it. It's all right. But yeah, my weekend, I am planning on headed, I'm planning on just doing my homework.
Staying home, watching movies by
You know,
himself.
I'm
on
gonna.
Saturday, I'm going to a corn maze with like a big group of my friends.
Is anybody gonna go see John Don?
Don.
Don
Yes.
John. Don John.
We're gonna go see that.
Nah, cause like what's it about? Like some guy who's addicted to porn? Like
Nah, but it seems like a chill ass movie. Like it just seems awesome.
It's Joseph Gordon.
yeah, but
It's with Josie Gordon-Levitt.
at the
It's
corner
gonna be
store
beautiful.
today,
You already
interesting
know.
story at the corner store today. A guy, he's talking to the owner of the store, and the owner is Mexican, of course. And it was very funny because he started to tell him a whole bunch of like jokes that were racist. And I mean, some of them were funny. Some of them were funny, but then others got a little serious. But one of the ones I thought was funny was like he said, "What do you call a Mexican with a rubber tail?"
What?
Roberto. So I was just like, I mean, there are a lot of like racist jokes out there. There's a lot of messed up ones too. Like I heard this one about Rihanna and Chris Brown.
Oh yeah.
It's like I was gonna tell a
But he
Rihanna
was
joke,
invited,
but
but-
Chris beat me to it.
Oh my god.
But yeah, you guys know any racist jokes?
Oh my gosh.
Racist jokes.
I mean, we're not racist on the show. I can't be racist because I'm black.
We're very diversified here.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
We've got
A lot.
pretty
Well,
much
it's
everything.
pretty just it's
Minority
like
people. They know
yeah,
what
it's
people
just
is.
Hispanic, black, and Filipino.
Oh, we don't have
Filipino.
Caucasian.
We don't.
We don't have
Arabic?
Middle Eastern. Middle Eastern.
Okay.
Okay.
We
my
don't
goodness.
have. Okay, what's up?
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
there's at least
What
still
happened?
diversity between all of us, and we all get along, so that's good.
Oh my goodness! All right, this one is very vulgar, and it's
it a
really
Mexican
bad.
joke?
It's a black joke.
Oh.
That's
Okay.
right.
Okay.
Guys, don't laugh.
How does a black chick tell if she's pregnant?
No,
I know this one.
You love this one, Stephanie?
No, she said it.
I know this one.
When she pulls the tampon out and the cotton is already picked.
Oh my god, this show's not going up. This show's not going up.
That is not funny.
Oh my
That is
That's
not
really, really bad.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Guys, don't laugh. This is racist.
This is another one. What's long and black?
What?
Oh my.
The unemployment line.
Oh my god.
All right, guys. New topic. New topic.
We need to stop. Okay, we need to divert.
Has anybody watched Don John yet? Has anyone watched Don John yet?
Did you see that tweet of Nicki
Oh my
Minaj
goodness.
saying that she doesn't
All
know
right,
who
wait.
Zac
I have
Efron
one
is?
more. I have one more. But this is like really racist. What are
No,
three-
so don't do it.
Don't do it.
I
Don't
mean,
do it,
We're not
Keaton.
racist on the show, but what I want to get to is why do we laugh at racist things? Hold on. So this is the joke. Well, it's not a joke. It's more so.
Yeah. Just
All right.
get on to it.
Just continue.
What are the 3 things you can never give a black guy?
What?
A fat lip, a black eye, or a job.
Oh.
Damn, that's just mean.
And I
That was
laughed.
rude.
That was
That's just
caught
horrible.
Yeah.
He
Wait,
felt
dude,
it.
look
He
up.
caught
Alright, so we could
feelings.
even the playing field. Look up like some racist Cuban jokes, something like that.
Yeah.
It's all about swimming. I already know it's coming.
But what
Alright.
I
About the
get to is,
boat.
why do racist jokes make us laugh? I mean, I heard somewhere that stereotypes are fact. They're not.
They are.
Like
They're
stereo.
based
No.
on something.
I mean, no,
I heard that
they're
they're
not.
partially
I read
fact.
somewhere. I
fact.
read somewhere that stereotypes aren't racist. They're fact.
Some stereotypes, not.
Some. I
Some
mean,
stereotypes.
I feel
I'm
like
just
there's
gonna
a
be
reason
real.
we
I'm just
have
gonna be real, though.
stereotypes.
black.
That's
a
why
lot
we
of
laugh
black
at
people,
them.
especially in the South, do not like to swim because they don't know how to swim. I mean, that's true. So you know, like if you see a racist joke where a black man can't swim, is it a fact
I
for some
can't
people?
swim, so like.
And I myself
Can you
do
swim,
like.
Pete?
I can swim.
Alright.
I mean, because we're up north, but
We're
I myself and my father always thought it was important to learn how to survive in most situations. But
So Keaton Jack is prepared.
yeah, I am.
Yeah. You know, it's Keaton Jack. He's
What time
prepared.
is this period?
Yeah, but
6 minutes.
I mean, I like watermelon. I like Kool-Aid. I like fruit punch. I love fried chicken.
I feel like
I love tacos.
I mean,
Aaliyah's also,
Yeah.
you
I'm
know.
black. I'm black
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So we
But,
are
I mean,
all like on
is that
Keaton,
it
Aaliyah.
is a stereotype, but I mean, at some point, like it does. I mean,
It does make sense.
based
it
on
does.
something,
It makes sense,
yeah.
and I'm not
Regardless-
justifying stereotypes at all because they should not be said to someone. Because there are some black people who don't like fried chicken. There
Do
has
you
to
like
be.
fried chicken?
Nah.
And
I know you like
there
Japanese
are-
food.
And
No,
then
I
there
think
are-
they all like
Japanese
fried
food is
chicken.
amazing.
I
Japanese
think it's facts.
Get out.
No, Keith, relax. It was fair.
Damn, he opened the door too.
No, I'm kidding.
I was gonna say, I think regardless whatever food we like, I think everybody likes pizza. I think that's what every
Pizza.
race.
Yes.
I think every
Universal.
race can like.
Universal. Everyone just likes pizza. I love
Yeah.
pizza.
I've never found a person that doesn't like pizza. Never.
Well, Mr. Dime.
Oh, well, cause
But he's allergic to
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are the condiments of pizza?
Well, he's allergic to.
It's like dough.
He's
Gluten.
allergic to gluten.
Oh, really?
So like the dough,
like-
yeah.
So, it's,
So
but
bread,
gluten-free
cookies.
pizza is gonna
Yeah,
like.
there's still
Oh, yeah,
gluten-free
free
pizza.
pizza.
Yeah, it's not that good.
You don't.
It can't. It's probably not that good, but.
I tasted
It's
it. And
pizza.
it's
Still
not,
pizza.
Have
well,
anyone-
I tasted it in the village and it was good, but like around here, it's
How did we get into pizza?
Fried chicken and pizza.
Oh,
There you go.
how did that work?
are you
Oh
still
my
looking up
goodness.
Wait,
jokes,
do you
Keaton?
guys like hot dogs? I'm not really.
No.
a fan.
I love hot
I'll
dogs.
eat it, but I'm like.
Ooh,
I
I
really
like
like
corn
it.
dogs.
I like hot dogs.
Oh, hold up. There's a good one. Who here likes pickles?
Nah, I'm not
Nah.
No.
Are you kidding me? Am I the only one?
Yeah.
They, all, they taste great. They really do.
I like cucumbers.
Yeah, I like cucumbers.
Cucumbers are better.
Cucumbers
Yeah.
are way better.
I kind of
This
like
one
pickles.
is really bad.
All right,
This
say
joke
it,
is
say it,
really
say
bad.
it, say it, say it.
Why
All
are you
right.
gonna
There's a black guy and a Hispanic guy in a car.
Oh.
Who's driving? Who's driving?
just came out of nowhere.
A cop.
Oh, Jesus.
Wait, what? Can you tell the joke
Wait,
again?
wait, wait.
You
Say it
didn't
again, no one
hit
heard
me-
it.
you didn't hit me with the
You gotta
Cuban
Say it
stop.
again,
racist.
say it again.
I don't
Say
have
it
any Cuban jokes.
Keaton, say that joke.
Yeah, no more jokes. No more jokes.
Yeah.
No,
No
more
more
jokes.
jokes.
Keaton. No more
All right,
jokes.
No more
guys.
jokes.
But it is not cool to be racist. Is the point we're trying to get at. But sometimes it is fun.
I don't get why it still exists. Like it's such a modern time. That seems like such an
You know
old
what it
thing.
is though. Even before, I mean, since the beginning of human creation, there has always been racism in a sense. Whereas if there's one group that does not like another group, there has always been hatred between people. And I guess that's just part of, I wouldn't say the human experience, but a feat of our imperfection.
That's true. But some
That was
people are more. Yeah, it was.
And
Deep.
we just have to accept that racism will always be alive.
Doing great, bro.
No, I don't think
Yeah.
always. I don't think
No,
always.
yes, I think it
Some
will.
forms,
I'm with
some
Keaton.
forms.
I think it will
There is
I
always
think some
be
form
present.
of racism,
No,
but I don't.
There
I
is
think
no
it will
utopia
always
that
be
can
present
exist
because
without
some
someone
people are
not
still
being
ignorant.
allowed.
Listen,
And
but look,
some people are not as open-minded as others. So I think racism
But
will
Salma,
always be
everyone
present.
is racist.
yeah,
I'm
Keaton.
agreeing with you, Keaton.
Everyone's
I'm
a little bit
agreeing
racist.
with you. I'm saying I think it will always be present because some people are ignorant and some people are
But
not as open-minded as others.
so what I'm saying is that it's in all of us, regardless of how. I mean, even back during the civil rights movement, there were black people that did not like white people because white people didn't like blacks. So,
Keaton,
because they were treated as inferior to superior. It's
Yes,
like to.
So
to
do you
Caucasians.
feel that maybe letting go of your hatred towards another person, regardless of how bad the treatment is, will deter racism?
But look, Keaton, listen.
You don't think so?
Racism
I don't
would
think so,
have
only
been
because
done by
there's so many.
Cassandra's about to hit us with some words.
Hit us with
Guys,
knowledge.
like what we were talking about today in history class. This is such a diverse country.
County.
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 And
Hudson
country.
County,
We're
yeah, and
all,
country.
Like, really, we're all so diverse. Racism would have ended by now if we would actually have been like that. But no one really cares. You get me? There's so many people from different nationalities, and people are still rude to each other.
That is very true, Cassandra. And this has been the 12 o'clock turn up. Today, we talked about racism, and when you go home and watch this, guys, we're not racist at all.
No,
and you
we
might have
aren't.
caught yourself chuckling at some of the jokes.
We all love
but,
each other here.
You know, peace and love throughout the world. See you guys later.
Bye, guys.
WHIC Radio.
Bye.